Welcome back, Wolf Scouts, for Activity 4, Things I Am Thankful For. Hemphill, Camino Real, Blanco Vista Elementary, and all others are welcome.
For more fun activities at home, visit our YouTube channel, Sacred Springs Scout Reach. Please join me in the Scout Oath. On my honor, I will do my best to do my duty to God and my country and to obey the Scout law, to help other people at all times, to keep myself physically strong, mentally awake, and morally straight. Please join me in the Scout law. A Scout is trustworthy, loyal, helpful, friendly, courteous, kind, obedient, cheerful, thrifty, brave, clean, and reverent. A Scout is reverent. A Scout is reverent toward God. He is faithful in his religious duties. He respects the beliefs of others. A Scout is reverent. A Scout is cheerful. A Scout looks for the bright side of life. He cheerfully does tasks that come his way. He tries to make others happy. A Scout is cheerful.
Show the Cub Scout sign. Tell what it means. Make the sign with your right hand. Hold your arm straight up. The two raised fingers stand for the Scout Oath and the Scout Law. The fingers look like the sharp ears of the wolf, ready to listen to Okela. Remember that Okela means good leader to a Cub Scout. Your mother or father or guardian is Okela. So is your Cub Master or your den leader. At school, your teacher is Okela.
Say the Cub Scout motto. Tell what it means. The Cub Scout motto is do your best. A motto is a guiding principle and a rule for living. Do your best means trying your hardest, not just a little bit. Do your best all the time. Do your best in school and at home. Do your best when you play a game and help your team. Do your best as you work on your rank adventures.
Show the Cub Scout salute. Tell what it means. Salute with your right hand. Hold your first two fingers close together. Touch your fingertips to your cap. If you aren't wearing a cap, touch your right eyebrow. You salute the flag to show respect to our country. Always use the Cub Scout salute when you are in your Cub Scout uniform, both indoors and outdoors. If you are not in uniform, you salute the flag by placing your right hand over your heart. Snapshot of adventure. Faith means having belief in God and doing your duty to God. Practicing your faith also means sharing with others what you believe through your actions. In this adventure, you will find out how some people have shown their faith in the past. You will learn ways to share your own faith. In scouting, boys are challenged to take footsteps to find their own duty to God. The steps of faith you take each day will help you become a more caring and reverent scout.
Faith, freedom, and thankful. Have you ever thought about the footsteps you take every day? Sometimes when I'm trekking to school or the park, I'll start to think about people who took the same steps a long time ago. Things were pretty tough for them. I wonder how they kept going and stayed strong when they had so many hard things to deal with. My brother once said that they had faith in their beliefs. Then they took the first step to live out that faith and just kept going. That's pretty great if you ask me. Now I'm learning ways to live out my own beliefs through stuff I do with Cub Scouts and my family. What footsteps will you take today, Wolf? Requirement 1A. Visit a religious monument or site where people might show reverence.
Many people throughout America's history have placed their faith in God, in good times and in bad, in times of war and peace. They believed that God would see them through the challenges they faced. There are many religious monuments and historic sites that honor people for their service. Some mark great battles and terrible sacrifices made by Americans. Others are the sacred places of people who have always called America home, the American Indians. Some sites are places of worship where people gather to pray and reflect upon their faith. At such sites, we can learn more about people of faith and remember them with respect and reverence. These sites also help us think about the footprints these people left in their journeys through life. A scout is reverent. Visiting places that honor people of faith is one way to show reverence. Requirement 1A continued. Robert Baden-Powell started Boy Scouts in England more than 100 years ago. He taught scouts to be reverent toward God, to respect each other's religion, and to treat each other like brothers. Every scout should have a religion, he said. Religion seems a very simple thing. First, love and serve God. Second, love and serve your neighbor. There is a museum about Baden-Powell's life at the National Scouting Museum in Irving, Texas. Scouts who visit the museum can pay their respects to Baden-Powell as the founder of Scouting. Now it's your turn to visit a religious monument or historic site near where you live. Take photos or draw some pictures. What impressed you about the place you visited or the person or people honored there? The Scouting Museum is now at Philmont Scout Ranch in Cimarron, New Mexico, since 2018.
Do you have a neighbor or a friend who needs your help? Think about what you can do to help your family, your friends, and your neighbors without being asked. A scout is kind. Showing kindness to others is one way many people demonstrate their duty to God. Giving thanks before meals or saying a prayer before bed each evening or when you get up in the morning is another way you can practice your faith. What are your ideas for practicing your duty to God? Which one did you choose to do for a week? Idea number 1, idea number 2, other ideas? Discuss this with your family. Wilderness Grace. For food, for raiment, for life, for opportunity, for friendship and fellowship, we thank thee, O Lord.
I am thankful for mom, dad, family, food, and home. What are you thankful for? Think about something that you are thankful for and draw a picture. Then write something about what you are thankful for. I am thankful for...
Talk to your family members about things they are thankful for. What did they do when they were your age? You can enjoy creating place cards for the table.
Requirement 2B. Read a story about people or groups of people who came to America to enjoy religious freedom. Many people overcame great difficulties to come to America so they could practice their religions freely. Many of the first 13 colonies were formed so people of different faiths could practice their religious beliefs. These people were persecuted or treated badly in their home countries in Europe because of their faith. From the earliest days in our country's history, American citizens demanded that their personal freedoms should be protected, including their right to practice their religion. The First Amendment to the U.S. Constitution does just that. It protects freedom of speech, press, religion, assembly, and petition. America has become a melting pot of people from different backgrounds and many faiths. You may want to read about the Pilgrims who came to America from Europe almost 400 years ago, or look for stories about modern-day people seeking religious freedom who came here from countries around the world. With help from your parent or guardian, find and read a story about people who came here seeking religious freedom. Talk with your family about what you learned.
Requirement 2C. Learn and sing a song that could be sung in reverence before or after meals, or one that gives encouragement, reminds you of how to show reverence, or demonstrates your duty to God. Requirement 2D. Offer a prayer, meditation, or reflection with your family, den, or pack. In scouting, we use prayers to show reverence. We also use them to give thanks for the things we learned, for our parents, for our scouting leaders, and for our scouting friends. We show our respect to God when we pause and offer thanks for our blessings and opportunities. You can make up your own simple prayer to say with your family, den, or pack. You can also find interfaith prayers in the BSA pamphlet, A Scout is Reverent. Have your parents or guardians help you select some that support your family's beliefs. Here are some interfaith prayers from a BSA website. For health, strength, and daily food, we give you thanks, O God. For this and all your mercies, God, make us truly grateful. For food, health, and friendship, we give you thanks, O God.
The time is always right to do what is right. Quote from Martin Luther King, Jr. Ask not what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do for your country. January 20th, 1961. Quote from John F. Kennedy.
Different faiths have different customs when they pray. Some faiths have special head coverings, and some raise or cross their arms when they pray. Others kneel on special rugs. Follow the guidelines of your family's faith when you pray, and be respectful of how other scouts show their faith. My older brother is a leader in his Boy Scout troop. He went to the Summit Bechtel Family National Scout Reserve for a high adventure camp. He taught me a prayer he learned there, and I said it to my wolf den last year. It really made me think about how thankful I am that we both love scouting and being outdoors. Here's the prayer he taught me. For this time and this place, for your goodness and grace, for each friend that we embrace, we thank thee, O God. Amen.
Join us next time for Activity 5, Hiking and Foursquare. If you are interested in joining a pack near you, visit beascout.scouting.org.